Hello my friends and welcome, my name is Dennis and this is the latest update on Ukraine, and here we have the massive Russian rocket attack on Ukrainian territory. Those rocket symbols show that it was the air defense in operation and no rocket hit the target, and those flame symbols show that unfortunately some of the rockets hit the targets that were set by the Russians. And Russia attacked Ukraine from the north and from the south and also from the Caspian Sea using strategic bombers. The main target for Russia was civilian infrastructure and mostly in Kiev area. They fired 76 rockets, 60 of them were shot down and 40 were shot down over the Kiev region. And this video was taken by the passenger of Wizz Air Airlines. The airplane was flying in Moldovan airspace, and here you can see how Russians rockets hit the targets, 3 of them, and you can see smoke is coming up. So that is the Ukrainian territory which is bordering Moldova. And to protect civilians, United States will provide Ukraine with Patriot systems. I'm sure about it. Yes, officials say that the talks are ongoing, but I'm sure that they will be in Ukraine very soon, hopefully next month. And Russia is already officially put some sort of the note from the Russian embassy saying that United States in that case will be the part of the conflict and they should expect unforeseen circumstances. And today Pentagon officials say that they will do everything to protect civilians in Ukraine, including providing the air defense systems. And our warriors today hit the rocket. You can see the part of the rocket that was hit near to the Kiev, near to Gostomel, I think. So it was shot down with the help of the machine gun. Very interesting. And we have the partial confirmation that United States Senate passes a record $858 billion Defense Act sending bill to Biden. So it's not for Ukraine, my friends, it's for United States of America, including Ukraine. So part of that funds will be sent, not the funds, but the military help will be sent to Ukraine, including Patriots, plus long-range missiles, and could be airplanes. British intelligence says that Russia continued to build the defense lines, including the Russia itself, so on their own territory, and that means that Russia totally went to the position war and mostly to defense. They also say that those defense lines are not modern and similar to those that were used during the Second World War, and for the modern day military equipment it's not a big problem to penetrate those lines. But still, as I said to you in my previous video, we are expecting one more massive Russian attack in February or maybe even March on Kiev again. Our generals told about it, and the United States will increase the weaponry supply to Ukraine because of that. At least we have the information about it in Politica, and yes, we have all of the signs that United States and Western allies increasing the help to Ukraine. And we have a tweet from DJ Judd. He says that as he was boarding, Joe Biden was boarding Air Force One for Andrews Air Base, I asked President Joe Biden if he's sending Patriot air defense missile systems to Ukraine. Joe Biden answered, "You'll hear in a few minutes." I don't know what does it mean. He didn't say no, and it's a good sign. And Greece may help Ukraine with S-300 systems if United States of America will put Patriot systems to Crete Island, which is the part of Greece. The White House representative John Kirby said that Ukraine has the sovereign right over Crimea. That is why Ukraine may use its military there in any kind of scenarios that Ukraine thinks is better for the country. One more article from Politica. They say that situation of dead end is very close. So without the negotiations with Russia, the situation may not move for many months or even years, because sides simply do not have resources to win this conflict. So Ukraine doesn't have resources for now, and Russia is exhausted, so they cannot capture all of the Ukraine. But still, peace agreements is the last thing that should be done if we speak with Russia. Firstly, we need to free our territory, our people. The international court should punish those who are responsible for this war, and after that we're gonna sign some sort of the agreements with Russia, but only after security guarantees towards Ukraine. And White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said that it's not yet the time to negotiate with Russia. European Union agreed on the 9th package of sanctions on the Russian Federation, so that will touch many of the people from the Putin's circle, plus spheres like electronics and many more. Also, Switzerland joined the sanctions, usually neutral state, but this time they support Ukraine in that way. They do not help military, but they help in humanitarian way and also supporting sanctions of the European Union. Right guys, I don't have the tactical maps, they haven't been published. I hope tomorrow they will be. So the deep state map update, there is no big change, but Russia moved a little bit closer to Solidar over here. It's not good, and also they moved a little bit closer to the residential area, the private sector, some of the small houses out there, but they moved very slowly. So it was 3 days ago, and just now in 3 days no major advancement. As for the possible Ukrainian counterattack on Melitopol, everyone says about that stuff, our journalists, our military even, and still there is no big movement because we are waiting for the frosts, for the soil to be more robust, more rigid and more solid, because now the only way how we can get to Melitopol is using this road, which is under control by the Russian Federation. So it's a not good way to get to Melitopol. Firstly, I think we need to go to Tokmak, and after that to Melitopol from 2 of the directions at least. So I guess quite a short video for today, my friends, and I'm gonna keep you updated on situation in Ukraine. If you want to support my channel, just press the like button. If you want to support me financially, there are some of the links in the video description. You may support me on Patreon, PayPal or Donatello, whichever is more convenient for you. My friends, thank you so much for your support. I wish you all a peaceful sky wherever you are, and have a great time.